Hey, what's up to my family, friends, and fans? This is coming at you directly from the notorious MJH. Hey, check this out, man. I'm sure y'all heard about this. These employers wanting to know people's Facebook login and password to check out their personal business or whatever, what have you. Don't make any difference. It's an invasion of privacy. It's also against Facebook terms and conditions. It's also against common sense. Never give out your password to anybody. But what do you do if an employer or a potential employer says, hey man, to work here, whether we hire you, whether we keep you, whatever, you got to give us your Facebook login and password. You tell them to fuck off and lose your job or not get the job? No. Think old school now. Now, Facebook ain't new, alright? But before Facebook, I never used my real name online. Maybe here and there. People I met, talked to a little while, thought I knew I could trust, stuff like that. But I didn't just, go by my real name on every website I joined. Facebook was the first one, and I'll tell you why. It's because they stepped up security where people can see your name, but that's all they can see. Yeah, well, you have the choice of setting your privacy settings and stuff like that. So people can only see the level of information that you want them to see. Now, your Facebook, say you go apply for a job and they want to know your Facebook login and password. Because they don't just want to see what you have available to the public. They want to see they have access to your personal messages. They have access to your friends, your family, everything, okay? Now, do you really think I want to hand over my login? Actually, to tell you the truth, aside from the fact of people possibly being able to harass my family and friends, I could give a shit if they logged into my Facebook. There ain't shit in there. But it's just the point, okay? So, think old school now. Back in the day, before these levels of security were upgraded with Facebook and a lot of other sites now, because things have just evolved like that. But think old school when you're using the Yahoo chat rooms. You never use your real name. So here's what you do. You still use an alias, but you keep your real Facebook page, but you make up another Facebook page. Now, on your other Facebook page, that's where you use your real name. Okay? On your other Facebook page, the one you have these ad requests from people you don't know and stuff like that, go ahead and add them, but use a different name. Now, this might be technically against Facebook's terms and conditions, I'm not sure, but as long as you're not abusing anything, actually, I think I'd actually have to look into this, but I think how it goes is as long as you're not impersonating anybody else, like you're trying to be a celebrity or something like that, as long as you're not impersonating anybody else on Facebook, I don't think they'd have a problem with you having another Facebook page under an alias. I don't think there's anything on Facebook that says you absolutely have to use your real name or you can't be on there. So anyway, you have two Facebook pages. Now, the one you have right now, you don't have to do anything with that except change your name on that and go. Now, this is only if you're worried about this kind of crap. Change your name on that to an assumed name, an alias, okay? Now, my name is Michael Hammer, and my real Facebook page, it's the only one I have, that has my real name on it. But if I was worried about that, I'd make another Facebook page that said Michael Hammer, add my family and friends. I would never use a damn thing, but I'd use my old one. But on my old one, I'd change my name to, let me think of a good one. I was so bad at names. I'd just make something up. Like Anthony or Randall. Just whatever. And a good last name. No, don't use Smith or Jennings. Be a little more creative than that. But Miller. Yeah, even use your real first name. Mike Miller. I only know that because I'm looking at the empty box of Miller beer over here on the floor by the trash can. So, alright. So, I'll change my real Facebook page, the one I have now, to Mike Miller. And I'll make up another Facebook page with my real name, Michael Hammer. Now, Mike Miller, I'll take that and I'll put it where you can't search for it or anything like that. And, you know, like when people type in your name, well, who would search for Mike Miller anyway unless they really knew him? So, anyway, you know, you just hide the shit or do whatever. You know, it don't matter. You just use a different name. You have your family and friends up there. Oh, yeah, that's why you'd hide it. Because, like, if people logged into your new Facebook page, then they would see your family and friends, and then they'd see another dickhead who looked just like you going by the name Mike Miller. That's why you'd hide that shit. I knew there was a reason. But anyway, just use a fucking alias, and then if you go to get a job or whatever, and they ask you for your Facebook page, login and password, give them the fake shit, but it's got your real name, because you can't tell them your name's Mike Hammer when you're applying for a job, and then you tell them it's Mike Miller or, you know, whatever. And, you know, so you got pictures of you drinking beers and your butt's out and all this other stuff. No, on the one you want them to see, you know, you're petting dogs and kissing babies and helping old ladies across the street. It's the internet, people. Fake it.